It kind of feels like men will do anything but go to therapy.
Picture this. You meet a nice girl. You start talking to her. You go on dates pretty much like every night in a week, right? And then one night, you're at a movie theater, and she leans over, and she admits she thinks you're gay. What do? Over Her Dead Body is a 2008 rom-com that follows Ashley, right? Is her name Ashley? It is.
Know that.
I do know that. It's in my notes. I just forgot. Shut up. It follows Ashley, a caterer / medium, who is trying to help Henry, a veterinarian, not army vet. We don't care about the army. Who is trying to, Ashley is trying to help Henry get over the loss of his fiancée, who died via ice sculpture on their wedding day. So, Ashley is a medium, and Chloe, Henry's sister, is like, you gotta help my brother, he's so fucking depressed. And she's like, got it. I'll try and connect him to his wife, but she's kind of bad at being a medium, so she does not connect him to his wife. And Chloe's like, but he's still so depressed. Here's his diary. Kate's diary. Kate's his wife's name. I don't know if I said that. And why don't you read through it and tell him stuff, and then eventually can be like, and she wants you to move on. She wants you to be happy. You know, like normal, you should get on with your life. Stop being sad about your dead wife. It's been a year, okay? Okay, but none of that matters, because I want to talk about Dan. Dan is Ashley's GBF, gay best friend. Except, no, he's not. Because he's not gay, and he's not a friend, and I hate him. At like the 3/4 mark, Ashley and Henry break up, because it's a rom-com, that's what happens at the 3/4 mark. Mm-hmm. And Dan is comforting her. He's like, no, don't worry, you're the best. It was like fine to read his dead wife's diary and tell him stuff. Like, I was bad at you for the whole movie about that, for doing that, because I didn't want you to be dating that guy. But like, don't worry, you're fine. Any guy would be lucky to have you. I love you. And then he kisses her. So she pushes him away, and she's like, whoa, I thought you were my gay best friend. What are you doing? And he goes, I'm not gay. I pretended to be gay for you, baby. I'm cured. Sorry. Here's that scene. Here's that scene for context.
No, you know what? He's an idiot to let you go.
No.
All right? No matter what you did, he's an idiot to let you go, okay? Anyone would be lucky to have you. Anyone.
What the hell is that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're my friend. You're gay. You're my gay friend.
Ugh, screw it. I'm not gay.
What?
I'm not gay. I've never been gay. I don't have sex with men, and they don't have sex with me. Wow.
So when you just kissed me just then, you were like...
I'm in love with you.
What?
I've been in love with you since I met you. Every time you turn your back to me, I sniff your hair. I went into business with you so I could be near you. I hate cooking. I want to throw up every time I cut a fish. God, you have got to be the worst psychic in the history of time. How could you not know any of this?
I'm sorry, girl. What? Just to recap, Dan says that he's in love with this girl. And so, for 5 years, he pretends to be gay. Assumedly, talking about dates with men, unless he, is one of those gay men who is not interested in having a romantic partner ever. Rep to Aero Ace gay men out there.
It is
you
2008.
Are seen.
Women still wanted to have gay best friends, but didn't actually want to know what their gay best friend was doing.
Yeah, fair.
Didn't actually care about gay sex.
Yeah, no, no, I love having a gay friend. Never talk about your penis.
Yeah, never talk about any relationships you've been in, or struggles you're going through, or.
So unless he's a celibate gay man who does not care about relationships, rep to all you Aero Ace gay men out there in 2008. I'm sure they existed. I just don't know if they had the labels for that. He was just either lying a lot or not even trying that hard. Except he says he's trying really hard because he spends a bunch of money on clothes and a haircut that he doesn't even like. He goes into business with her. As I said before, she's a caterer / medium. And motherfucker can't cook. In the first 10 minutes of the movie, he lights himself on fire, burns a dish, and spills boiling hot water everywhere. Also, he chops vegetables like this.
God, Dan.
It's like a toddler. Like an axe. He's like cutting up zucchini. He's got the knife like 3 inches in the air. Brother, put it down. And it's like, he thinks all of this is gonna get him a girlfriend? Brother, how? How? Genuinely, how? Not only is it like weird and creepy to lie about your identity for half of a decade in hopes of one day sleeping with a girl or being with a girl. Can you hear my cats in the background? He's having a fun little time. It's stupid. Like, you're genuinely stupid. Chat, kill this guy with hammers. Okay, so Dan kicks himself out of Ashley's apartment after admitting to be the worst, and she, rightfully so, cuts him out of her life. Good job, girl. She's like kind of doing better. She's trying to get over Henry. She's trying to move on past her shitty friendship. He's like her best friend, by the way. We don't see her have any other friends in this entire movie. So she's like going out on a date with horny Misha Collins. She's got
normal Misha Collins. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean, hornier than Kaz. Unless you're on AO3, hit me up. She goes on a date with horny Misha Collins. She gets like a new partner. We don't actually know if she's like a partner in the business or if she's just like some lady she's hired to cut tomatoes or to bring tomatoes to her from the fridge. That's all we see her do. And like low key, she's doing better in life because at least now she has actual help in her company. Because like it seems like she has a pretty good catering business and she does the medium stuff on the side. I don't know if she doesn't like charge anyone money ever because she's kind of a shitty medium. The only other client we see her have other than Henry is this older woman who's trying to find money. And she's like, I think it's on a boat. And the older woman's like, we don't have a boat. We've never had a boat. And Ashley's like, whoops, I don't know. I gotta go help my dipshit gay best friend who's burning my apartment down. So it's like she's low-key doing better now. Like she's depressed and she's sad because the only friend she's ever had was lying to her for pretty much the entire time they've known each other. And she's not with the guy that she was like lying to / keeping a large part of the information she had away from him. I haven't explained a lot, but I will. Give me a second. At one point, it's kind of implied that they're like equal business partners, even though he is bad at his job. And I just want to know why you aren't killing him with hammers yet. Kill him with hammers.
So I said it's implied that they're equal partners, but I don't know how true that is because she refers to him as her assistant when he's like making a bunch of noise in the kitchen because he's lighting himself on fire and all the stuff I said before. But like she also trusts him to take over a wedding when she has plans with Henry. So I don't know what his role is other than menace to food. So
okay, so a nebulous amount of time passes. She's not seeing anyone, and she's like living her life. She starts like walking down the street. She's going somewhere. We don't know where. And Dan is sitting at like a cafe, and he's like, oh, perfect, I've been waiting for you. And he like jumps at her, he gets her. He's like, please take me back. It's that's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to you. Has any other man pretended to be anything for 5 years? 3 tops. Please, I'm not crazy. Please, I'm not creepy. Take me back. We don't see how that scene ends. But, okay, I have to explain something really quick, and then we'll go back to that.
Psych, it's me again. Before I explain something, I need to go into something because when he accosts her on the street, Dan is talking about how like, yeah, I know what I did was crazy. I know what I did was like wrong, but I really wish you would give me a chance because we've been best friends for 5 years. And Ashley goes, that is true. Girl, no, it's not. It's not true because for one reason, he lied about a major aspect of himself for 5 years. Best friends don't do that. Second of all, one of the things that like... Hi, there's a little kitty. She doesn't usually let me get her on camera being sweet. Oh, yep, now she's gone. Second of all, this is 2008, right? So, in 2026, being queer can affect a lot of your life. Being gay can affect a lot of your life. It affects the kinds of people you're friends with. It affects the kinds of relationships you're in. It can affect your relationship with your parents, etc., etc. Doubly so in 2008, right? And so, like, did they just never talk about his life? Did they just never talk about, like his other friends, if she was like, oh, do you want to go to a club? Did they have to go to a gay club? Did they go to a straight club? Like, what did they do? This would have affected so much of their relationship. Watch an episode of Will and Grace and you'll see what I mean. Like, was she his hag? Was she like, what? I don't understand. Someone understand. She's very sweet. This is Moonbeam. She's not Mac. You'll see Mac later in this video, but this is Moonbeam, and she's very sweet and baby. But she doesn't like anyone to know that, so don't tell anyone. But yeah, I have so many questions about their relationship for 5 years, and like how did he pretend to be gay? Does he just like not say anything ever? I know that Cole makes a point about like how like women wanted a gay best friend but not to know anything about it, but like did she literally know nothing about it? What?
This whole movie kind of follows Ashley and Kate, right? So when Kate died, she went to this void room. Everything's white. There's no walls. And an angel is trying to explain to her that she can't go to heaven yet, but she won't listen. She's like, you're not an angel. You don't have wings. And the angel is like, I need you to shut up. I have something important to tell you. So she doesn't get it out. And she's sent back to Earth, and she doesn't know what she's supposed to do until she comes across another ghost, and the ghost is like, you got unfinished business. You got to finish your business. Figure out what the business is and then finish it. And she convinces herself that her business is to make sure that her fiancé never gets over her. Asshole move, dude. So when she sees Ashley trying to help Henry get over her death, a year after she passed, by the way, which is not a lot of time, but like it's a good amount of time. It's rom-com amount of time. She decides to haunt Ashley. And because Ashley's a medium, she can actually see her and like listen to her. And so Kate then goes on to harass her, giving her auditory and visual hallucinations, and causing her to run out naked in the middle of a gym, believe that Henry is just farting up a storm, answer her door to nobody. She deprives her of sleep. Anyways, so Kate's kind of a huge asshole in this. Eventually, Ashley and Henry break up, right? Like I said, in the 3/4 of the movie-ish. And nothing to do with what Kate did, by the way. The reason why they break up is because Henry finds out that Chloe, his sister, gave Ashley Kate's diary. And I know I'm saying a lot of names right now. Hopefully I'm putting something up here visually to help you. And if not, God help you, brother. So finally, Kate gets what she wants. Henry's alone and sad, and you know he's alone and sad because he's watching TV like this. Put a screenshot. That's how he looks. Paul Rudd, you can never look ugly, but you do look sad as hell. And Kate's like, you know what? After a conversation with my other dead guy ghost, I think I realized my purpose isn't to make him miserable, it's to make him happy again. So she goes back to Ashley and she's like, please date my fiance, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you look crazy. Can you date my fiance now? And Ashley is like, sorry, I can't. I'm seeing someone else. That's right. She's dating Dan now. She's dating the worst guy ever. Like, no, girl. Get some standards. Dan is the worst. Get some standards. He manipulated you for 5 years. We don't see him have another job. He basically lives off of her. We don't know what happens after he gets kicked out of the company because he, like, kicks himself out, I guess, kind of. Like, we don't know. Can you guys hear the tea boiling? Okay, so Kate is like, shit, Ashley's gone and she's the only other woman in this movie, so I have to do something to get my ex, He's not a widow. He's not a widower because they weren't married, but, like, close enough, I guess, right? I gotta get my widower to date this medium. What am I gonna do? So she goes back to his apartment, and she figures out that she can talk to him through his pet bird.
Do you think they could talk through this bird?
So they could talk through. Well, Kate can hear Henry. Do you want to be in the thing, or are you just gonna talk through Mac? Okay, so she can hear him, right? Like that's no problem. So she says things, and then the parrot repeats it, right? So she'll be like, "Get with Ashley," and then Dave is like, "Get with Ashley." Kate, are you there? And she'd be like, "Yes, I'm the parrot." Get with Ashley.
Oh, there's like an Ace Attorney case about this.
There is an Ace Attorney case about this. So, using the bird, he's like, Kate is like, you have to get to the airport to stop Ashley from going to Las Vegas with Dan. She doesn't explain the Dan stuff because Kate doesn't know about Dan and all that because she's stopped hunting. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So he takes his bird and he buys a $1,000 plane ticket to go to Miami so he can get past security. Too much money, I know. And he gets to the like boarding the place where you wait for the plane. I forget what it's called. Whatever, who cares? And he's holding the bird, and Kate's there, but only Ashley can see her. And he's holding the bird, and he's like, Ashley, I'm sorry. Let's be together. And Ashley's like, is that what you want? Talking to nobody, because no one else can see Kate. And Kate's like, yeah, you should be with him. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They get back together. It's very cute. Except Dana's just kind of in the background, like, what the hell? I was gay for 5 years. Why can't you be dating me now? That'd be awesome if you could. Actually, please. Why are you getting back with that guy? I know I lied to you for 5 years, but like, get
Maybe
over
it's
it.
because you lied to her for 10 years.
Only 5. Get over yourself, please. There's, it's like a little bit funny, but there's a guy in the background who's like, yeah, no, I'm not gay either. You should go to Las Vegas with me and we can talk about how not gay we are together. And he's like, no, I'm not gay. I don't want to date you. And the other guy's like, yeah, no, I don't want to date you either. I'm not gay at all. Anyways.
I'm not gay. I would never fuck you. But, like, maybe we should just go to Vegas.
Maybe we should just go to Vegas. We already got the tickets. We might as well just go to Vegas.
I already got the tickets. Like, we might as well go.
I'm like, no, I get it. I would also be pissed if my girlfriend broke up with me for a guy that, like, she lied to for, like, it's like, listen, like, you're a liar, I'm a liar. Let's be liars together. So, Henry and Ashley, they're together. Fast forward a little bit. They're getting married. Kate's still there for some reason. The other ghost, when he finished his business, he disappeared right away. But apparently her business was getting Henry married and not just moving on, which is crazy. So Ashley, like, stops in the middle of her walk down the aisle, and she, like, sits next to Kate, and she's like, I'm so sorry that it's me and not you. And Kate's like, yeah, me too, you're a bitch. And Ashley's like, why would you say that to me? It's my wedding day. And Kate's like, I didn't actually say any of that. Darcy said being hyperbolic. Anyways, Ashley gets up, gets married to Henry. Kate walks out of the venue and disappears in golden light. But again, this is not the important part. The important part is that guess who's in the pews? Dan. Who invited him? Ashley, why did you invite him? He sucks. Dan, why did you come? Why did you come to this wedding? You suck. And who's sitting next to him? My poor sweet Chloe, who just wanted to help her brother. Chloe, run. Chloe, get away from him. Chloe, get away from him. He sucks. Chloe, that man sucks. He'll pretend to be gay for 5 years. 5, that's so many. It's so many years, Chloe. Get out of there. So, like, they're sitting at the pews, and they, like, do a little chit-chat, do a little talking, and they literally are talking for, like, 2 minutes, and Dan is like, are you sure you're not drunk? You're being, like, really flirty right now, and Chloe's like, you'd like me when I'm drunk, and then he kisses her. No warning. He just kisses her. And she's like, whoa! And he's like, I'm not gay!
No one said you were.
No one said you were! It took Ashley 5 whole days to be like, I'm so glad that you're gay. And you could have been like, oh, I'm not. Crazy. Communication. It works. So yeah. And it's like implied that they get together, which sucks, because Dan is the worst man ever. Wait, I need to look something up. Who wrote this movie? So, Dan's the worst person ever. He gets a girlfriend anyway, which sucks. I looked it up. The writer is Jeff Lowell. Jeff Lowell, you deserve jail time. I believe your name is what's your actor's name? Jason Briggs. You also deserve jail time. Sorry, but that's what happens when a character you play is mean. Why do you think I'm forgetting his name. This guy. He went to jail a lot. But that was actually before he became an actor, and then he decided he's actually pretty chill. He's pretty cool. He shouldn't go to jail again. He's awesome.
Are you thinking about Robert Downey Jr.?
No, who's the guy who he's like, oh, if I'm playing a criminal, my criminal has to die.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. You'll watch the video.
You don't know that.
In conclusion, Jeff Lowell, go to jail. Jason Briggs, go to jail. Chloe, I'm so sorry, girl. You deserve better. You will find better. There's more than one man that exists. Go find horny Misha Collins. He might not be a good boyfriend, but like he exists. We know that. There's these two guys who work at the vet. Those are also male characters that you could be with that aren't the worst. And they work with her brother, so her brother likes them at least a little bit.
One might think.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Bye.
We have a disease in this called gray anatomy.
That's so interesting and original. I wonder where they got that from.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The cure for it is chroma therapy,
That doesn't mean anything to me.
as in colors.
Oh.
Because it's gray
Because it's gray anatomy
and it's cured with chroma
therapy. So fun fact, if your anatomy is gray, you probably have necrotizing fasciitis.
It's probably died, yeah.
Yeah. Your muscles are probably dead.
Yeah. Is this helping for your video?
Over Her Dead Body is a 2008... She figures out that she can talk to him through his pet bird. Red flag, by the way. I can't say that!